Top of Mount Taylor.
Has it been a while ago?
Yeah.
Because I think these things have been up here for like 10 years, 10, 12 years.
Yeah, no, that would have been 20-some years ago. They have yeah, quadrathlon they do there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you cold?
Nah, I'm fine.
Okay. Now I'm going to start coming down a little bit. You know, have you ever been over on this side? You say you live on the west side?
Yeah, I live like Uxor and Universe area.
Okay. Have you ever been over on this side?
Where am I now?
You know where you're at?
Let's see.
There's Rio Rancho right over there.
Okay.
And there's I don't know if you can see them. Oh yeah, right along the river, straight out this way. You can just barely see the Route 66 casino.
Okay.
And this is north of the Route 66 casino this way. So there's a couple of places to get out here, to get down in this area. There's one like southern at the end of the west southern, I think comes down over here, but it's pretty rugged. There's not many roads and stuff out here.
Yeah, there's some really good four-wheeling out there.
Yeah. Have you been out here though?
No.
You'll see some stuff while we're flying that way and then over. But this is some amazing stuff. I took a lady up that's an avid hiker, and she said, Jim, could you take me out here one morning, drop me off, let me hike for a day, come back the next day and pick me up? Because it's so gorgeous out here. I said, sure. So that's something that she's planning or wanting to do. But do you like to hike and that? You take your kids to do that?
Oh, yeah.
This is some gorgeous stuff out here. Have you ever been to Cabazon?
Well, I live right by Cabazon Park.
Cabazon Peak is straight out this way, right in this area someplace. And it's just gorgeous hiking up there too. Camping and hiking is probably some of the best in New Mexico.
I get kind of turned around when I got up in the air.
Got you a little disoriented?
Not disoriented, just...
Where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. You know, the funny thing or part of the training that I do is I teach you if you're lost. You know, what do you do when you get lost? What's the first thing you do? You don't know this, but we have something that we do to help us if we get lost someplace. And it's not turn on your GPS.
Well, I mean, the sun?
Well, no, actually what you do is you just get high. Get up higher, and things will become more visual. You'll be able to see more things, and you'll say, oh, yeah, there it is.
Oh, like climbing a tree to see.
Yeah, sort of like climbing a tree. There's when we turn this way, those four hills that were right on the east side of the airport, they're called the Four Sisters. And I don't think that we can see them down here. We'll turn here. I want to go over this river and see if there's much water in the Rio Puerco, because it's not very often that we get any kind of water in this river.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We got a lot of rain the last couple of days.
Yeah, we have. Now the thing did you get hit with that hail yesterday?
No.
Oh man, it put 2 inches of hail in my house.
Really?
Yeah, looked like snow. And then 20 minutes later, it was gone.
Yeah, we just got some rain.
Now, this valley here, everything on the east side of the Rio Puerco River, which is this side, is it's Bureau of Land Management, BLM land. Everything on the other side is Laguna Acoma. So we're going to have this land out here for a long time. Here's a road. This road will take us all the way to you know where they sell that Laguna burger on across the street from the airport, from Route 66 Casino. Have you ever been there or had a Laguna burger?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Oh yeah, they're real good. But this is their land over on this side, over here. I like to stay on this side of the river because there's a road here. Not that we'll be able to land on that road. It's probably pretty wet. Yeah, there's some wet spots on there. But I can land next to it. You always want to land next to a road so people can come and get you.
Yeah.
They don't have to hike a whole bunch of, push and hike and do that kind of stuff. Okay, we're going to get on the other side of these telephone lines here, and I'm going to let you reach up here and grab the wing, and we'll start doing some flying together.
Right here?
Yeah, right up there. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and reach up in there and grab. Now, I'm going to show you some, hold on to it, but I'll, was that you?
Yeah, just scooched a little.
Okay, all right, good. If you need to lean forward, go ahead and lean forward, okay, so you're more comfortable. Now, I'm going to set this up so it flies straight and level. We've got a little bit of a wind that's pushing us a little bit, but I'm going to fly straight and level, and what I want you to do is to fly the plane straight, okay? You see that mountain, that little straight out there? That's your job, is to fly to that mountain, okay? So as we get out of position a little bit, just bring it around one way or the other, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to let you get it. Now, you've got it. I've got the throttle, okay?
Okay.
You're flying the plane to that. Push out over here. Bring us back. Let's get back over to this thing here. Put that right on our nose. Good. You're flying the plane, Bubba.
Cool.
Now, what you don't want to do is you don't want to push up or pull down, because if you do that, then we're gonna fly up, and we're gonna climb up like this, or we're gonna come down like this. What we want to do, the way we fly this plane, the best way to fly this plane is what we call trim. Remember when you were adjusting the trim?
Yep.
Well, we fly this. The plane flies itself in trim. So let's go back over to this one a little bit. Not too much, little movements. Now straighten it out. Nice, gentle movements, okay? You've got the plane. Bring it, there you go. Bring it a little bit this way. Just a tad bit. There you go. Nice, gentle movements. How's it feel?
Good.
Feels pretty natural, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You're not pulling in on it. You're not pushing out on it. It's nice and natural, nice and slow. Other way. There you go. Nice, nice, awesome. Now let's turn a little bit that way. Just a tiny bit. Not too much. Awesome. Keep it just like that. All right, now we're cool. Let's go back. Let's go the other way now. The way the plane flies is at the tip of that nose, or the nose of the wing, wants to turn into the wind. So if the wind's blowing this way, it wants to turn into the wind and fly directly into the wind. So that's why we get a little bit of this motion, this movement, a little bit back and forth, is that the wind lets up a little bit and we turn, or it's not as hard, and we have a natural turn with the propeller. It's torque. By the propeller turning, we have a natural turn on that, and it gets us to fly in to the left. I don't know if you've noticed when we took off from the runway, we got up in the ground, off the ground a little bit, and it sort of turned to the left. That's just motor torque. And as long as you keep it, keep it flying, keep it trim, keep it level, you can enjoy the hell out of flying low and slow. Right now we're doing about 42 mile an hour airspeed, and we're doing about 58 mile an hour tailwind. Now, do you know what the difference is, or why we use both?
Do I for your speed, you feel tailwind or headwind? For what, landing?
Well, landing, yeah, you want to land into the wind, but if we're traveling along and flying distance.
Oh, you'll get better gas with the wind behind you.
Absolutely, but you may not have that option of having that wind behind us. That wind may be in front of us. So how do we know up in the air how fast we're going? our GPS will tell us what our ground speed is, just like it does in your car. But when we're up in the air, because we're in a pocket of air, the plane has characteristics that it's got to follow. So, for example, if it goes below 40 mile an hour airspeed, then there's a chance that it's going to stall. You know what a stall is?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what happens when you get into that environment. Is that you don't want to you want to know what your airspeed is, so your plane is configured, but you don't want to get below that airspeed because then it could stall. Now, right now we're flying 56 mile an hour, so we've got a little bit of a tailwind pushing us. Show you something cool out here. You see right off this wing over here that looks like there's a little bit of it looks like a runway.
Yeah.
There's a private club out here that flies remote control aircraft.
Oh, okay.
And they built their own little mini runway out here so they can fly in both directions. I one time was flying out here and I saw these planes spiraling down and everything, and I thought, what the heck? It turned out to be a remote control, you know, but up here in the air, they look like airplanes landing on a runway, you know?
That's pretty cool.
All right, let's go to the right here. Yeah, that's good. I love the way you just tap that and let it come around natural. All right, and start straightening it out. Good. And what I'm going to do is we're going to fly over this area. You see where these look like motor homes and stuff over there?
Yeah.
We're going to fly towards around that area. It doesn't look like there's anybody there, but this area looks like it's wet on that end of it. Well, we'll fly around it. But this thing over here this is the powered paragliding park. Have you ever seen those powered paragliders? They're like a parachute with a backpack with a motor on it.
Yeah.
That's what they do, and that's where they fly out over here.
Okay, I see those guys there every once in a while.
You've been over there?
No.
But you see them?
I've seen those yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody flying today because the ground where all that ground there is wet, and everybody's going to get, wet trying to take off. Are you cold?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Let's go back towards that area there. You see the freeway?
Yep.
Route 66. Looks like there's a lake out there, doesn't it? But
like the clouds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You doing okay with flying? You got to tell me if you're going to let go.
Oh. I just went like that for 1 second.
All right.
All right. I had my other hand on it.
All right. Let's cut back this way on this side of the freeway. Did you expect it to be like this, Mike? Was this what you expected?
Yep, pretty much.
Was it?
Uh-huh.
You didn't expect it to be this freaking cold, though, did you?
I figured it'd be cold.
Did you want me to turn the heat on?
I'm fine, I really am.
Because if you want me to turn the heat on, it doesn't work.
I know, right?
It's like heater on a motorcycle.
You could have like a seat warmer, right?
I've requested that. Or a couple of people have said, it'd be nice if we had a seat warmer up here. Fly towards that dome there. Oh, you know what I was going to tell you? Remember I told you about the three sisters? We can't see it out here, right? You really can't see those three sisters. So, you know what I'm talking about? If we're lost. So where are we? I mean, you can dead wreck it. You can say, oh yeah, there's the freeway. It's got to be this way. It's over that way. But those three sisters from the air is a really awesome identifier from the air. And as we get a little higher over here, I'm starting to climb out. You'll start seeing those Three Sisters show up, and then the airport's just on this side of it.
Okay.
So I'm starting to see them starting to show up there,
Yeah.
just to the left of that dome.
That one on the left, that's a volcano, right? Like,
All of them are.
Oh, yeah.
All of them are, but that's like the biggest one.
Yeah, we used to run. I went to St. Pius, and we used to run out to the volcano.
No kidding. From St. Pius?
Yeah.
Holy. Was that cross country?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. How long? How far was it?
13 miles.
How many?
13.
Wow. What's a cross country course? 12, isn't it?
No, in high school it was just 5K, 3.1 miles.
Oh.
But I ran a lot of longer distances too.
What kind of work do you do?
I haven't worked in years. I've been just a stay-at-home dad.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What's your wife do then?
She's a CPA. She here, you want to? I'm gonna let go.
Yeah, I got the plane.
Okay. She's a CPA.
That is pretty darn cool.
Yeah, it's really neat. I'm really lucky to be able to have done that. And then I'm gonna go into personal training when I'm done. I believe that's the goal. I was a bartender previously.
What do you mean? Go when you're done?
When I'm done, when my kids are both in school.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I'm never done, but yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
that's so cool to hear a guy talk about. Yeah, when that's done, then I'm going to get my job and you know.
Second half of the life career. I can't go back to work until 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
Now that I find, not after having kids, everything changes.
I sort of did the same thing. I worked for a big computer company, and I was just so tired of it. My brother and I decided to go into business for ourselves, so we went into business, and I worked out of the house, and then I would leave early in the morning. My kids were just about going. Well, they were just starting kindergarten and third grade,